Learn, learnt, learned, learnt, learned. Nowadays, all young people in Europe learn at least one foreign language. The band's singer doesn't know much English. He just learns the words of each song by heart. Study. Don't bother John. He's in his room studying. Technique. Concentrate on. Schools should concentrate on teaching learning techniques rather than on just teaching facts. Get, got, got. Did you get what the teacher meant? No, did you? Pick up. I picked up a few Spanish phrases while staying in Madrid. Learning. Blended learning. Distance learning. Learner. Talent. Joan's got a great talent for music. Practice. Most learners of English need to practice speaking more than writing. Practice. I'm rather out of practice, I'm afraid. Train. Jack's going to train as a teacher when he finishes school. My sister is training to be an electrician. Skill. Parents can help their children develop their individual skills. Philip's social skills are not very well developed. Memory. Have an excellent memory. Have a poor memory. Improve. Your work has improved a great deal, Diana. Improvement. I've noticed a big improvement in Pamela's work. Improvement. I can see great improvement in your son's behaviour. Profit from. Jamie didn't profit much from changing schools. Progress. Henry's making very good progress in biology. Step by step. Learning is in most cases a step-by-step process. Difficult. For most children, it's not that difficult to pronounce words of a foreign language correctly. Difficulty. Many children have difficulty in concentrating. Properly. Disadvantage. At school, children who can't speak their mother tongue properly are always at a disadvantage. Bring up. Brought up, brought up. John was brought up by his grandmother. Love. A child's future happiness depends a lot on its parents' love. Responsible. We're very happy with Sam's teacher. She's such a responsible person. All mothers and fathers feel responsible for their kids. Parents are responsible for their children's upbringing. Develop. Children develop their personalities at their own speed. Personality. Education is one means of developing a child's personality. Upbringing. Tom's upbringing still shows in spite of his good education. Manners. It's bad manners to interrupt someone when they're talking. Have good manners. Polite. Frankie managed to be polite to the police officer even though he was furious. Rude. His classmates don't like Jeremy because he's pretty rude to everybody. Obey. My brother always refused to obey the school rules. Disobey. Children should not only learn to obey sensible rules, but also to disobey stupid rules. Encourage. Our neighbour always encourages his kids to talk openly about their problems. Support. School children need to be supported by their families in stress situations. Support. Patrick has serious problems at school at the moment and needs a lot of emotional support from his parents. Encouragement. With a bit of encouragement from his parents, Ahmed could do really well. Praise. Children can never receive enough praise. Parents should praise their children not only for good marks, but also for clever ideas. Nurture. Many parents try to nurture their children's special talents. Punish. Children shouldn't be punished for making mistakes. Punishment. When punishing children, the punishment should always fit the crime. Punishment. Cindy had to clean up the mess in the kitchen as a punishment. Discipline. Not very many parents and teachers still believe in strict discipline.
Education. Not many parents can afford to choose private education for their children. Education. Our kids received a good education at the local comprehensive school. Educate. Many important people in Britain used to be educated in private schools. Educational. Recent surveys have shown that educational opportunities for immigrant and lower-class children are still very limited. Primary. In England and Wales, primary education starts at the age of 5. Secondary. Secondary education. Elementary. Elementary education. School. Do the Dawsons' children still go to school? The kids are at school from 9 a.m. until 4 p.m. Pat left school when she was 16. School hours generally fall between 8:30 a.m. and 4 p.m. School. Independent schools usually have a longer school day than state schools. College. Paul is at Police College in London now. Attend. Hilary attends the local grammar school. Absence. Annie's frequent absences from school worried her teachers. Attendance. Good school attendance. Poor school attendance. Absent. 3 girls were absent from school yesterday. Nursery. The company has a day nursery for the employees' children.
Daycare center.
Nursery school. A nursery school teacher.
Kindergarten.
State school. Independent. The independent school system in Great Britain consists of all the private schools. Private school. Public school. Boarding school. Primary school.
Elementary school.
Foundation stage. Infant school. Junior school. Secondary school. Grammar school. Comprehensive. Comprehensive school. Sixth form. A sixth form college.
High school. Junior high school. Senior high school.
Pupil. In the UK, all school children are called pupils, while in the US, only children in elementary schools are called pupils. Uniform. A school uniform. Student. Exchange. Our school has arranged a yearly student exchange with a secondary school in Brazil. Schoolchild. Schoolchildren. Classmate. Teacher. Robert works as a maths teacher at a grammar school. Strict. Some teachers are very strict about pupil behaviour. Teach, taught, taught. Rita teaches yoga and German at a high school in Westport, Connecticut. Staff. The teaching staff is having a special meeting on drug abuse next Monday. The teaching staff are having a special meeting on drug abuse next Monday.
Faculty. Our school's faculty is very experienced in teaching the new curriculum.
Head teacher.
Principal.
Stage. Schools in many parts of the world are organised in two stages, the primary stage and the secondary stage. A key stage. Year. What year are you in? Year 6.
Grade. What grade are you in? The 6th.
Nancy is 13 and she's an 8th grade student at a junior high school. Course. The education centre in town runs beginners and advanced courses in computer science. Advanced. Class. We've got an English class at 10 o'clock tomorrow. Lesson. Tim gives private lessons in maths. A French lesson. An English lesson. Level. German Conversation 3 is a course for advanced level students. Beginner. A class for beginners. A beginner's class. Intermediate. An intermediate course. Evening class. Curriculum. The science curriculum. Schedule. Subject. Our school requires that we take at least 6 subjects. What's your favourite subject? Computer science. The college offers both academic subjects and vocational subjects. Require. Compulsory. Compulsory subjects. Required. Required subjects. National curriculum. Timetable. Science. In general science, we're doing a bit of physics and a bit of biology. Elementary science. Mathematics. Maths.
Math.
Computer science. Information technology. Language. It's essential that all European pupils learn 2 or 3 foreign languages at school. Advantage. There are many advantages to learning 3 foreign languages nowadays. English. French. German. Spanish. Italian. Russian. Latin. Greek. History. Art. Music. Games. Games is my favourite subject at school. Social studies. Geography. Physical education. Health education. Sex education. Religious education. Engineering. Vocational. Vocational subjects. Applied. Applied art and design. Applied business. Applied information and communication technology, ICT. Applied science. Manufacturing. Healthcare. Social care. Home economics. Leisure. Tourism. Classroom. Board. Please write the complete sentence on the board, Jenny. Wipe. Peter, would you please wipe the board? Whiteboard. Marker. A whiteboard marker. Pen. Paper. A piece of paper. A sheet of paper. Pencil. Ruler. Ballpoint pen. Biro. ink, rubber,
notebook,
book, read, read, read. After their first year of primary school, most children should be able to read and write. Please read the dialogue aloud. Reading. Reading skills. Look up. If you don't know what an English word means, look it up in a dictionary. Reader. A first English reader. Textbook. Aloud. Dictionary. Method. An efficient teaching method. Efficient. Trial. Error. Learn by trial and error. Task. The teacher set each child a task. Exercise. Please do exercise number 3 for homework. Instruction. Follow the instructions, please. Example. The teacher gave several examples of how the task could be done. Pattern. In many language exercises, all the sentences follow the same pattern. Group work. Please form groups of 3 and do this task in group work. Pair work. Pair work is an ideal way to practice telephone conversations. Role play. Let's do a role play for a change. It's always great fun. Role play. Group work and role play are very efficient methods of language teaching. Revise. Every other day, Liz completely revises any new French vocabulary. Drill. Most pupils prefer performing creative tasks to doing drill exercises. Listen. Please listen carefully to the instructions on the CD. Detail. Listening for detail. Attention. The pupils did not pay attention to what the geography teacher was trying to explain. Ignore. When listening for the gist of a spoken text, you should ignore the details. Speak, spoke, spoken. Why don't you speak to your teacher about the problems you're having with your classmates? Speak up, spoke up, spoken up. Please speak up a bit so everyone can hear you. Dialogue. Please open your textbook at page 87 and read the dialogue between Ms. Mulligan and Mr. O'Leary. Conversation. You should take a class in English conversation, Fritz. Tell, told, told. Please tell the story in your own words. Comprehension. Listening comprehension. Reading comprehension. gist. Listening for gist. Write, wrote, written. Write a short essay about your first day at school. Writing. Practice writing. Spell, spelt, spelled, spelt, spelled. How do you spell dialogue? Sorry, I can't spell it. Can you spell your name for me, please? Alphabet. The letters of the alphabet. Letter. Please print your address in capital letters. In small letters. Written. A written exercise. A written exam. Dictation. Spelling. Gap. Fill in. Fill in the gaps in the printed dialogue. Complete. Please complete the text by filling in the missing words. Blank. Fill in the blanks in the text. Omit. The second and third paragraphs of the text may be omitted. Underline. Please underline the verb forms in each sentence. Note. I'll make a note of it. Please note that there is only one correct answer to each question. Note down. The pupils listened to the speech and noted down the important points. Write down, wrote down, written down. Will you please write down in a few sentences what you've just discussed in your group? Summary. Write a short summary of this newspaper article for tomorrow, please. Outline. Please find and read a brief outline of US history on the Internet. Mind map. Draw a mind map of the words on this page that were new to you. Outline. Can you please outline the plot of your short story for us? Summarize. In his talk, the head teacher summarized the most important features of the new science curriculum. Translate. Translating from English into German is a special skill which is less important than speaking English. Translation. Vocabulary. I've got 7 new vocabulary items to learn by tomorrow. Essay. Subject. We've got to write an essay on the subject of climate change and politics. Sum. What's the sum of 77 and 89? Do sums. Calculate. If you don't calculate accurately, you won't be able to complete this task. Calculation. Add up. Add up these 10 figures and write down the sum. Accurately. Correctly. Homework. Billy, have you done your homework yet? Hand in. Please hand in your literature essays by 4 p.m. tomorrow. Look through. I've been looking through your homework and I've found quite a few mistakes. Prepare. This week I have to prepare for a final exam. Ready. Are you ready for the test on Friday? Test. Our German teacher still hasn't corrected our tests. The purpose of an oral exam is to test a pupil's speaking ability. Exam. Examination. An examination candidate. Oral. Final. Frank's doing his final exams next month. Assessment test. Multiple choice. A multiple choice test.
Final. When's your last final?
Finals. Take, took, taken. Take a test. Take an exam. Cheat. Many pupils try to cheat in exams. Mark. Most language teachers hate marking essays.
Grade.
Sign up. Register. Have you registered for the end-of-term French exam yet? Correct. Language teachers spend a lot of time correcting homework. Item. A test item. Question. Response. Your responses to my questions should be brief and in English. Answer. Correct. Please choose the correct answers to these questions. True. False. Mark. Mark whether the following statements are true or false. Tick. Tick the tasks on the list as you do them. Check the tasks on the list as you do them.
Check.
Right. Your calculation's absolutely right. Wrong. This answer's wrong, I'm afraid. I think I've done this exercise the wrong way. Mistake. A spelling mistake. A grammar mistake. Point. You get 2 points for each correct answer. Out of. Only 2 out of 10 answers in my maths test were correct. Result. We'll be getting our exam results next week. Mark. Lynn always gets good marks in French. Lynn always gets bad marks in French.
Grade. In American schools, F is the worst grade.
Pass. Dad, I've got a pass in maths this term. Pass. Good news, Nancy. You've passed the exam. Fail. I'm afraid you failed the exam again, Terry. Failure. Tim was disappointed by his failure to pass the maths test. Flunk. Anne flunked her chemistry course last term. School report.
Report card.
Good. At school, Grace was always good at sports. Catch up. Caught up. Caught up. Peggy's been ill a lot this term. She'll have to work hard if she wants to catch up. Get by. Got by. Got by. I'm not really that good at school, but I get by. Qualification. Jake left school without any qualifications. Sally has a qualification in teaching.
Diploma. A high school diploma. Graduate. Most students in the U.S. are 18 when they graduate from high school.
Certificate. The Cambridge English Language Certificates. School leaver.
Graduate. A high school graduate.
General Certificate of Secondary Education, GCSE. A-level. Laura took her A-levels at Bolton Grammar School last term. National Vocational Qualification, NVQ. Academic. In England and Wales, the new academic year starts in September. Term. It's the end of term next week. Break. Spring break, summer break, autumn break. Holidays. Summer holidays begin in July this year. School year.
Vacation. American school children have summer vacation from the middle of June to late August.
College. Leeds College of Technology offers a wide variety of vocational courses. College of Art, College of Music. Christ Church College is one of the oldest colleges of Oxford University.
College. Laura's been going to college since last September.
Department. Department of Physics, Department of Chemistry. University. Oxford and Cambridge are the oldest and most famous universities in Britain. Quite a few young people don't go to university because they can't afford it. Debbie and Mike met when they were at university. A university teacher. A university lecturer. Academic. Trinity College, Cambridge offers academic qualifications of a very high standard. Centre. Universities are major centres for scientific research. Institution. A university is a large educational institution. Higher education. Further education. Fee. Tuition fees. Grant. A research grant. Student loan. Scholarship. Graham won a postgraduate scholarship to York University, Toronto. Tuition. School. Medical school, law school. School of Physical Sciences. Hall of Residence.
Dormitory.
Faculty. Faculty of Arts. Faculty of Medicine. Refectory.
Cafeteria.
Student. A law student. A medical student. Study. Alex wants to go to university and study biology. Laura's studying to become a biologist. Become, became, become. What did you want to become when you were a child, Laura? Studies. Brian is going to finish his studies next year. Professor. Dr. Dawson is a professor of French at London University. Lecture. Dr. Hunter's giving a lecture on Shakespeare's comedies tomorrow. Teaching. Teaching and research. Academic. Lecturer.
Instructor.
Lecture. Professor Downs lectures on Irish history at Cork University College. Tutor. Student Union. Credit. How many credits can I get for the course Harold Pinter the Playwright? Degree. Mike received a degree in social science last year. Doctor. Laura holds a doctor's degree in philosophy. Graduate. My name's Edith Burton and I'm a graduate of Lancaster University. Graduate. He graduated in law at the University of Sussex. Dropout. Phil dropped out after his first year at university. I can't believe Doris has dropped out of university. Undergraduate. Bachelor's degree. Bachelor of Arts. Bachelor of Science. Postgraduate. Master's degree. Master of Arts. Master of Science. Master of Business Administration.
Graduate school.
Doctor of Philosophy. Doctor of Medicine. Discipline. An academic discipline. Arts. Languages, history and philosophy are arts subjects. Science. Are you going to study arts or science at university? Science. Mathematics is a theoretical science, whereas computer technology is an applied science. Natural. Physics, biology and chemistry are all natural sciences. Scientist. Method. New methods of growing bacteria in the laboratory have recently produced surprising results. Approach. A group of scientists in South Africa has developed an alternative approach to the treatment of the AIDS virus. Experiment. At present, we are conducting laboratory experiments to study the growth of the polio virus. Scientific. Nowadays, it's generally teams of researchers and not individual researchers who make important scientific discoveries. Good experimental results can only be achieved by using the scientific approach to a problem. Laboratory. Instrument. One of the most well-known scientific instruments is the microscope. Analysis. Result. The chemical analysis of the unknown substance revealed some surprising results. Standard. The scientist's work was of a very high standard. This paper's not up to standard. Experiment. Many teams of researchers worldwide are experimenting on genetically modified food plants. Experimental. Researchers in Europe are using a new experimental treatment to fight the AIDS virus. Lab. Guinea pig. For some time now, poor people in developing countries have been used as guinea pigs in laboratory tests for new medicines. Analyze. Biologists analyze and compare animal and human behavior. Theory. In theory, the problem has been solved, but in practice, the experiment does not work. Literary theory. Study. Many research institutes have, in the past, concentrated only on the study of bacteria. Paper. Scientists are expected to publish papers dealing with their research projects. Present a paper. Deliver a paper. Talk. Professor Cowley's giving a talk on Shakespeare today. Systematic. We need a worldwide systematic study of the causes of climate change. Theoretical. Dr. Weinstein has just published a very theoretical study of the world economy. Research. Basic research. Cancer research. Dr. Jones and her team are doing research into the causes of cancer. There is a clear need to conduct extensive research on solar energy. Extensive. Project. A research project. Discover. Astronomers have discovered a new moon near to the planet Jupiter. Discovery. The discovery of electricity changed the world completely. Find out, found out, found out. It's nearly impossible to find out whether there is intelligent life on planets outside our solar system. Invention. The invention of the wheel was a historic event in human history. Research. Work on. Professor Nansen and his research colleagues are working on a theory of computer translation. Researcher. Specialist. Professor Nichols is a specialist in nuclear physics.
Conference.
Dr. Baker is attending this year's annual conference on climate change. Award. The Arts faculty has presented an award to a young writer for his first novel. Marie Curie was awarded the Nobel Prize for Chemistry in 1911. Prize. Specialize. Dr. Brent specializes in 19th century poetry. Cell. A blood cell. A brain cell. A nerve cell. Genetic. Children inherit a mixture of genetic characteristics from their parents. Transfer. Some genes can be transferred from one species to another. Gene. Genetic engineering. Genetically. Genetically modified. Inherit. Biology. Biological. Biologist. Social science. Sociology. Economics. J. M. Keynes developed a very convincing theory of economics for modern national economies. Economist. An economist is an expert in economics. Psychology. Psychological. Philosophy. Psychologist. Historian. Philosophical. Philosopher. Physics. Physical. In our university, there is a department for physical geography. Chemical. Technology. Chemistry. Chemist. Technological. Astronomy. Astronomer.